Hi everyone, this is your Jee Sifu here at Tree Nature and Tin Yat Dragon Taoism channel. Today we're going to talk about Taoist healing, and more importantly is what are we healing? So when we talk about sickness, we always think of like, oh, you got COVID, you got a flu, or you broke your leg, right? And then you expect the Taoist to come and whoosh, whoosh, whoosh some energy on you, and somehow you can walk again, somehow you don't cough, and somehow, all the problem is gone. Well, is that really the case? Obviously not. So what is the sickness? Here is one very important wisdom. Sickness, by definition in our dictionary, is that it is something that goes into you, okay? So you as in your body. So into your body, into your soul body. And it rooted itself in there. So it's like a seed. It goes in and then roots start coming down like that. What does root do inside the ground? It sucks up the nutritions and water and everything, right? So, in a way, you can say that this thing goes into you and it sucks up your energy, your soul energy. And so what happened? Things that you're supposed to put your soul energy to achieve success, to be able to do it, you can't. Suddenly you cannot. Let me give you some examples and you'll be able to see the sickness energy too. Here you go. Now, have you ever watched, let's say, a horror movie? Okay? Let's say this horror movie of the famous, The Ring in Japanese, right? The Ring, the girl with the long hair covering the face, crawling out the TV. Okay. Some people watch that and then they kind of like get scared or something, and the image just got stuck in here. So they are doing something else, let's say cooking. And then somehow that image just pops into your mind out of the blue, and you go, oh my God, I'm so scared. Or maybe you're like bringing the garbage to the garbage room and you're walking and suddenly that image pops into your mind. It could be like even maybe you watch some other scary things, maybe like a horror movie with someone killing people, very gruesome, bloody. That scene just like flashes into your mind out of the blue. Like you didn't even think about it, but it just came to you. Remember the word, it's uninvited. You didn't ask for it. You didn't want it to be here. It just came to you. This is the sign or symptom because you are sick. This is the sickness. The sickness is this thing flashing in. Now, what would this do? I just tell myself, it's just an image. I'm just crazy. It's fine. It's not really harming you. Like maybe I'm scared, but who cares? It's not really stealing money out of my bank or anything. Hey, wait a minute. Let me tell you what can happen if you have this sickness and it doesn't go away. What you're sensing or feeling or experiencing is just the symptom. Okay? It's a symptom. The actual problem is that energy is inside your soul system and it's sucking away your soul. So what does it do? What can it do to you? On normal basis, daily basis, you have things you need to do, right? You need to do your homework. You need to finish your essay. You need to do your blog post, and you need to, go to work and all that. Everything that you need to do now will have less energy going into them. That means the decrease of quality of work, the procrastination increases, the decrease of efficiency. And you feel very unmotivated, sluggish, and losing interest in a lot of things, leading to less success, more failure, and dreadful life. And eventually, this ruins your life. It changes the way you live a life, the way you do things. It makes you go from a proactive, productive, efficient, fast-moving, that kind of person, to a sluggish, slow, and like garbage kind of person. There's this thing that is very common recently, which is those TikTok trends. If you watch a video, it's like someone dancing or the famous people singing some kind of song, and it's stuck into your head. You see a lot of child, they're like just sitting there doing nothing, playing Lego, and suddenly they start doing all kinds of weird things, right? And they cannot stop. Like sometimes they wake up in the middle of the night and they start chanting that song, right? I saw some babies just like wake up in the middle of the night and they start going, like crazy. And yeah, why is that? Because they got sick. And the adults are not aware of this sickness, because adults only think that, oh, you're sick, you have a fever, you're sick, you're coughing. But you don't realize this kind of sickness, it is very important. You don't deal with it. When this child keep going, it's going to go naughty. It's going to have trauma. It's going to go throw out tantrums. It's going to go like really weird. And then your child will develop a lot of bad habits, bad mindset, and they will grow up weird. And that's why there's so many weird people these days, because, well, people are not aware of this kind of sickness. And will this actually cause you to have like flu, break your leg, or maybe, like physical kind of sickness? Will that cause it? Yes, eventually it will manifest to that later too. If you don't fix the energy, the soul kind of sickness, you can one day wake up feeling nausea, headache, and all that stuff. Those are only symptoms. Okay? But the problem is you got the sickness from outside. Other things that you watch, see, listen, touch, and interact with. Sometimes it's also like you picked up from a friend or something. So what to do to avoid sickness, even without magic? Okay? Without magic, avoid sickness is when you spot a source that make you sick. For example, I watched this TikTok movie, this song, and it always kick into me when I'm like, doing something else. It's so annoying. So when you have that mindset, okay, like not mindset, sorry, if you have that problem, right, stop yourself from doing that for at least 7 days. Yeah, stop interacting with that stuff at least 7 days and try to clear that and decrease it as much as possible. That's what you can do without magic, to isolate yourself from the source of sickness for at least 7 days. Now, if you can't and you bump into it again, you're going to get sick even more. Okay? Now, however, for us Taoists, what do? We have sickness dissolving food, which is like a special food that you carry with you, and there's a special God that goes with the food assigned to you. When you have that sickness flash in, right, what you have to do is you slap the food 3 times and inform the God, okay, it's here. The God will help you to trace down that energy and bust it. So when you bust it enough, that thing is gone from your system, then you don't get effect from it anymore. So if you feel like you're always being like contaminated or polluted by these kind of sickness, you can go to our website, tinyatdragon.com. You can get the food talisman, or you can get ordained and learn the magic so that you can deal with these things all the time without using a food. You can deal with it by using the magic yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.